Alright, welcome to another edition of Soto Desperado Play Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm going to go ahead and try to level this character to 80 today. And I'll just do the random spontaneous stuff. If nobody logs in, then I'll just go ahead and do heroics from fleet. Same difference. So right now we do have like a whole level to do. Let's see. Don't really have anything to worry about. I think I need
Old timer like me got a lot of tricks for sale. Come back, you might learn something.
Alright, so let me go ahead and start the video. I have first video is Taylor the Fiend.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today. A woman tried to shame her husband online, and then it backfired, and this is by Modern Dating here. So let's jump into it, guys. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's see exactly what this woman did and what the repercussions were. Let's jump into it.
Well, I run my ass off and I do everything for everybody in my life. Like me, my kids, him. He goes to work and works enough. That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck. But he works. That is all he does. Because trust me, I am leaving. You gotta have a plan. You can't just walk away with nothing. You have to have a plan. I've just never disliked somebody so much that I should love, that I just don't.
My husband left the night that I posted that original video.
She had a husband who was working hard to give her the privilege of being a stay-at-home wife, and then she posted a video talking about the fact that she is unhappy because she is doing too much.
Wait, so let me get this straight. The dude works really hard. He has a difficult job. You know, he provides for you financially, you and your kids, which makes me believe that this is also a single mother, okay? And yet she has the time to jump on TikTok and complain that she's the victim because she's doing absolutely everything. I would love to see these women go out here and try to provide for a family, but they don't. They can't, okay? It's funny to me because it seems like the dudes are actually the ones putting in all the effort. And then you have these ungrateful quote-unquote wives who get on the internet and try and make these videos. And so what happened? The dude left her ass instantly. I think that's absolutely hilarious. It's 100% deserved, you know? And if you weren't happy, you shouldn't have a problem with him leaving you then. Hilarious.
She posted a video talking about the fact that she is unhappy because she is doing too much. She also mentioned that she was planning to leave him. After posting the video, her husband saw it, so he packed his things and left on the same night.
So today is my 3-year wedding anniversary, and I can without a doubt say that this has been hands down the most depressing, miserable, horrible 3 years of my life.
Holy hell. Guys, it's crazy to me, right? How women will get on the internet and they'll be like, yeah, I'm a victim. My marriage is absolutely awful. I'm with a narcissist. He's so terrible. Okay, and then they go on to say nothing that the dude has done wrong. Oftentimes these are great men. But it just amazes me how they jump on here, guys, and they try and convince people that they're the victims. Which, you know, if the dude was so bad, if he's so terrible as you say, why did you marry him in the first place? Oh, I was tricked, is what they will tell you. The man manipulated me. Get the hell out of here. They're such liars, guys. Such liars.
Miserable, horrible 3 years of my life. I have literally never been so depressed. I've never hated another person more than I hate the person that I married. Well, I run my ass off and I do everything for everybody in my life. Like me, my kids, him. He goes to work and works enough. That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck. But he works. That is all he does.
Wow, what a surprise. So this guy is out there, he's working his tail off in a difficult job, and you're completely downplaying it. Do you know how many women are out there who would love to be able to sit at home and be a stay-at-home mother, right? Who would love to not have to go out there and work to support their families in conjunction with the dude a lot of the times. Like, this is such a privileged position. You have a man looking after you so that you can chill at home and look after the kids. Now, I'm not saying that looking after kids is easy, guys, right? Obviously. But what I am saying is I don't think, that, the women who are making these videos, man, do you really think that they have the capability of going out there and working hard and providing? I don't. So many of them, they go out here, they try and get rid of their husbands, and they just try and get child support so they don't have to work again. Like, oh, I'm doing everything. Okay, what exactly are you doing, madam? Like, it's so insane to me. So insane. You'll never catch these women doing the providing. They're chilling at home. They're looking after the kids, and it's oh so difficult because she has to bathe them and get them ready for bed. It's like, yeah. And also, she says they're her kids, which makes me believe, also I mentioned this earlier, I'm pretty sure this is a single mother. So this dude, it seems to me, has married a single mother, is financially providing for her, and she still loses her marbles over it. To be honest, guys, if you're a single mother and you get a committed relationship out of a dude, you should consider yourself lucky, to be honest. Like, I like, women who do this crap, man, they think they're valuable. Oh, I have 3 kids, they're my world, but also, I'm looking for a man who's going to be chivalrous. She has kids to another dude.
I am 30 years old, and I'm literally begging for the bare minimum every single day.
Wait. This dude is out here working his tail off, and this woman is trying to rant about the bare minimum? Oh, hell no.
And I'm literally begging for the bare minimum every single day. I am a married single mom. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't work, but the amount of weight I carry...
She is talking as if she wouldn't do those things if she was single. This is a type of life most women dream of, but she is complaining about it. Soon, she will have the opportunity to experience the real world. Currently, she is only taking care of the house, and it seems like it's too much. So I wonder what will go through her mind when she starts working full-time and take care of the house.
Well, she's going to think it's a huge injustice. Okay, and this is what many of these women do, is what they do is they divorce their husbands, or they just act so intolerable, right? The divorce ends up happening. And the reason why they do this is because they think that they can walk away with cash and prizes. And they feel entitled to this man's crap, to the dude's things. They'll go out here, hook up with this guy, marry him for a couple of years, bounce, and then expect his resources. And then they wonder why dudes don't want to get married, even though this woman has done nothing to contribute to those resources. Oh, I did absolutely everything. No. The dude went out there, he worked hard, and he gave you his money so that he could look after you. He gave you the roof over your head, he gave you the food on the table, and these people are so damn ungrateful, man.
This is when she will realize that in reality, she had a dream husband. Maybe someone told her that being a working single mother is easier, but soon reality will show her otherwise.
I am leaving, but people can't just walk out and leave one day when you have kids and 12 years of life wrapped up together. You gotta have a plan. You can't just walk away with nothing. You have to have a plan.
Yeah, you've got to have a plan to scam the guy, guys. Like, you can't just, leave a marriage, leaving it as you came. You have to gain resources from the guy. It's so disgusting. You have to leave with a plan. It's like you're not entitled to anything. These women are not entitled to a damn cent, and yet they think that they are. It's a giant scam, man. That's what it really is.
And you can't just walk away with nothing. You have to have a plan.
He just works, meaning he provides food, clothes, pays the bills, gas, health insurance. Now she can get a full-time job. Publicly sharing personal problems is unwise. I'm just tired. I thought you were strong and independent. Why is there always some woman with no job who's on social media trying to make herself out to be a hero? For doing the same stuff she'd have to do if she were alone. My ex-wife said it wasn't fair I had work as an escape, even though my life was just working and home life. When she got a job, all of a sudden it was, I'm burnt out from work and home life. I was like, no. She makes light of work and makes housekeeping seem like an impossible task. Every adult has to do laundry, cook, grocery shop, and clean while on their own. Throw a couple of extra people into doing those tasks doesn't make it much harder. This is a clear example of someone who doesn't have a clear concept of being a team member. She still didn't understand that she was given the privilege of being a stay-at-home wife, and somehow she found a reason to complain about it. Maybe she doesn't know that many women would do anything to be in her position. And here she is complaining as if it was something bad.
Yeah, so the thing is, the women actually don't think outside of themselves. That's really what it boils down to. Like, they're not out here considering other people's experiences or life perspectives or other ways of viewing things. No, it's about, hey, she feels, she still has to do things. Therefore, it's a problem. Like, these women can't go, they can't make logical conclusions about their situation based on the perspectives of other people. It's too complicated for them. All they're thinking about is themselves. It's all about me, me, me. There is no other thought process that comes into the equation. None whatsoever. And if you try and introduce one, then that means that you don't like women, you're the enemy, and so on.
Not realizing that she is living their dreams. If you have a man who is able to give you the opportunity to stay at home with your kids, you should be grateful for that.
He goes to work and works enough. That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck. But he works. That is all he does.
It was interesting that she made this point. She believes that he doesn't do much, but she didn't take into consideration that he pays her bills. And this is the only reason she didn't have to work like most of us. He is facilitating the lifestyle she currently has, but still, he isn't doing enough. She just doesn't know how lucky she is, and this is why she got to the point of crying about being a stay-at-home wife.
I am a married single mom. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't work.
Somehow she doesn't see it as a privilege. Maybe she thinks that most women have the same opportunity and they are refusing it. But soon she will realize that only a few can get it. And she was one of them. However, she didn't appreciate it. I honestly wonder if she would be willing to swap places with him. I bet she wouldn't like that either.
No. Yeah, of course she wouldn't. I mean, they don't switch the roles, guys. Women in general don't like to be the ones providing for men on any sort of long-term basis. Short-term, they might do it if the guy's attractive enough, or, that their personal situation deems it, right? Maybe she's out here and she's like 30 years of age, she's looking to have kids or something like this, and she can't get a man with more resources, something like this. But in the long term, man, women do not provide for men. I think men innately understand this. This is probably why, biologically speaking, dudes just have no instinct to gravitate towards women with resources, because we don't care. We understand that this crap does not benefit us, okay? Women, on the other hand, guys, like, you think that women's, default setting, as it were, would be to go out there and provide for men? Absolutely not. Men are the ones who are expected to provide. We are the ones who are expected to work. I mean, how many strong and independent womanists do you see out here claiming that a man is only a real man if he's providing something for her? Usually just straight up resources or money or gifts and things like this. That's what makes a masculine man, right? Is a man who goes out here and provides for a woman regardless of whether or not she actually deserves it. So no, she wouldn't switch places, and to be honest, I don't think she could. I don't think that woman is capable of working any sort of 9-to-5 that has any level of difficulty attached to it. I don't believe it. This woman is like sitting her ass at home, and she can barely tolerate that.
I don't understand how she got to this stage when all he wanted was taking care of his family. This is a man who is working hard to provide for his loved ones, not knowing that for some reason his effort was simultaneously making his partner unhappy. I believe that she probably has one of those strong and independent friends who is telling her about the single life they are living. Maybe they convinced her that she is missing in life.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, women have these friends in their ear all of the time, man. Oh, what's that? Yeah, so he works a 9-to-5. He works really hard. His job is difficult. But are you telling me he forgot to take the trash out last night? Or are you telling me that you have to do the dishes every time? You know, what's that? He works a 9 to 5 and it's really difficult, but you're expected to cook dinner every single night? Does this man not understand that you are running around doing everything for him? He's lucky to have you. So what, you're a single mother, you know, so what, you have kids to a different man. They're not even biologically his. He should be lucky to have you because of all you provide. Women get in each other's ears, guys, and they say crap like this, and they actively try and dismantle each other's marriages. Guys, I have known women who have been in marriages for very long periods of time, okay? I'm talking like very long amounts of years. And these women will have had, and have had, girlfriends of theirs in the past try and actively sabotage their marriages. This is incredibly common, guys. Women who have successful marriages, or they have marriages in general, long-term relationships and things like this, other women will actively try and sabotage those relationships a lot of the time. They will actively try and undermine the man. They will paint him as a bad person who's not doing enough, even if he's holding up his end of the bargain plus more. I don't think this guy should be providing for a single mother, period. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is providing for a woman who is a single mother with an attitude. Like, it's just not feasible, guys. No, thank you.
That's a single life they are living. Maybe they convinced her that she is missing in life, that she should also be working and making her own money. But as always, they usually do it to get her to join their crew. This is why people need to be careful who they take advice from, because sometimes those giving the advice don't have our best interest. I did a video related to this topic days ago where some women commented, they are also stay-at-home wives, and they believe their husband has already done their part by providing for the family, so they happily take care of the rest.
I'm just going to make a little update video because people have been asking. Ignore my stuffy voice. I have like some kind of cold going on, like a head cold. But my husband left the night that I posted that original video.
Oh, excellent. I love these stories. So this woman posted the video and her husband was like, oh, hell no. And he dipped that exact same night. I don't blame him whatsoever, man. You know, this dude, it's funny because this guy was probably at his end straw before she even posted the video and acted ungrateful. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to consider this, okay? This woman released this video, but imagine how much of a piece of crap she would have been behind closed doors. Like, imagine how she would have been treating the guy behind closed doors. If this is how she treats the dude publicly, imagine what it's like when the cameras aren't rolling. I think it would be a lot worse, you know? Like, this dude was probably a breath away from leaving this woman, and rightfully so. That is so funny, man.
Left the night that I posted that original video. It's been gone. I think he was here like during the day once or twice while I wasn't here.
Dude left because she posted their business online, so she goes online and gives the internet updates. You can't make this ish up.
Yeah, so she just doubles down and does the same crap again. I've said this on the channel many times, but men don't like having their private business all over the internet. Like, their relationship, like, ups and downs, who the hell wants to have the difficulties of a relationship that they're in posted online? I think I can speak for a lot of men when I say that men certainly aren't interested in this crap. And this is why, by the way, so many of these, like, these TikTok women, okay, they jump on the internet, they say all this crap, and then what happens is when they're out there looking for a man, men can see this stuff, and it's really repulsive. Like, men actively consider, they're like, well, I could date this woman, right? Let's just say it's a dude with options or whatever the case may be. It's like, I could date this woman, but like, our relationship business, if we ever did have a relationship, would just be all over the internet. And that is a real red flag to a lot of guys. It really is. Like, why would you get into a relationship with a woman where if you guys have any sort of issue, which by the way, you will, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's inevitable. She's just going to start yapping to people online about it. It's so weird. It's such weird behavior.
This online, so she goes online and gives the internet updates. You can't make this ish up. She needs to get out of his house. Soon she is going to realize how tough life really is. Good for that man for have self-respect, boundaries, dignity, and refusing to accept modern-day silliness. If I ever met him, I'd shake his hand. You have to have a plan. So how did that work out for you? Her husband proved you can leave without a plan. Good job, sir. You made a wise decision. What else did she expect from him? After telling the whole world that you are not happy with your partner, that was expected. She said that she was about to leave him because she wasn't happy. So I think that he just did her a favor by removing himself from that relationship, as it gave her what she also wanted. I am so confused with her mindset. She didn't think this through before making the first video. Now she will have to do both. She will have to work and take care of the house. So the things she was complaining about won't go away because he left her. But since he left, she will start doing more than what she used to. So I still didn't understand what she wanted to accomplish. If she thought that she had a hard life before, she is about to be surprised as things going to be a lot harder going forward.
Yeah, I don't think that this woman actually was capable of a whole lot of thinking, to be honest. Like, if you were to... I don't think forward thinking is really in this woman's realm of consideration. You know what I mean? Like, she just gets on the internet, she says how she feels, and there's not much beyond that. She might try and plan and scheme because she needs money from the guy, but on a whole, I don't think the woman is the sharpest tool in the shed, shall we say.
Or just became a single mother, and based on the videos we have already seen, it's not easy either. In fact, it's more difficult as they end up being the provider and homemaker. In the first video, she mentioned a plan, and I hope she had time to prepare a good one as she will need it. I know for sure that soon she will realize that she had a good husband who just wanted to do the right things for his family. A man who provided the environment where she could be a stay-at-home wife, but now it's all gone.
Yeah, so women say this crap all the time, by the way. Like, there are lots of divorced women out there, and they will actually actively refer to their ex-husbands as great men. You know, oh, he was a good guy, he was great, he did everything right, but, you know, we just drifted apart. And they'll just give you some, you know, vague sort of reasoning or something like this. But the fact of the matter is, what I'm trying to get at here is, you can be a great guy, you can go out there, you can provide for women, you can do absolutely everything by the book, and some women will just decide to leave you anyway because they simply feel like it. Or you'll also have a very large percentage of women who also feel like they're settling. The girls who go into like their 30s and stuff like this, and they're looking to settle down now, when they actually quote unquote settle down with a man, they feel like they could do better than him, and so they don't respect him. It's completely ridiculous.
The good thing is that he will have no issues finding a woman willing to be his wife, as he is the type of man most women are looking for.
How many hours do you work, Eric?
60 hours a week.
60 hours a week. And how many hours do you work at home?
The same. More. All day, all night.
Really? And then you woke up and realised you were dreaming, you mean?
Well, my...
What the hell? What kind of house? Are you like permanently vacuuming or something? Like, how big is your house? You're out here doing 60 hours of work plus a week in the house. Like, shut up, man. Oh, I'm doing so much, you know? Like, oh my goodness, guys. Like, these women just paint it out like they have the most difficult lives ever. And again, I guarantee you, if they were to switch positions with the husband, they couldn't do it.
My day doesn't end sometimes.
What do you mean your day don't end? It don't bloody begin. You spent time on the phone. You spent time just walking around the house, up and down. You spent time walking back and forth from a dining table with your kids. I don't know what you do with your hours.
No.
But I tell you one thing as a woman, if my husband's working, I do want to make sure that I'm doing what I should be doing at home. And if now I'm making you think about that, because this is the first time I've seen you become emotional.
This was the first time she actually thought about her husband's effort to keep the family going, and this is why she got emotional.
No, I disagree. I don't think that this woman is actually considering the guy or understanding his perspective. I just think she doesn't like the accountability, and so she starts crying. You know, like, people always seem to misinterpret this crap, but my opinion, guys, is that these women, they don't change their minds about this stuff typically just from somebody telling them that they're wrong. Usually what happens is they double down. Just because they're crying, oftentimes they're crying just because somebody's calling them out. You know, it's not because they actually think that their actions were wrong, or because they've realized that they're entitled, or because they realize the amount of effort that the husband is actually putting in. No, the tears come out because she's being held accountable, and she doesn't like being held accountable.
Because it's the first time you've even had to sit and think about your actions. You're right.
She's planning divorce. I switched with my partner. She wanted to work. I'm at home with the kids. I'm living life.
Yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. Okay, because guys, I'm still not of the belief that women like to provide on any sort of long-term basis for men.
And instead of changing, she filed for divorce, demanded full custody, child support, and alimony.
Is this real? Is this actually what the woman did? Because I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. This is what I'm talking about. There was no, oh, she realized the error of her ways because she's crying. No, she probably continued to do the exact same thing that she was doing anyway. And it sounds like she divorced the guy, demanded full custody and child support and alimony. So, hey, make of that what you will.
She will go to sleep that night and wake up as if that conversation never happened.
Exactly.
If you ever find yourself in that situation, don't waste time trying to get your partner to understand your position or why they should keep doing their part. All you need to do is politely ask them if they are willing to swap places. After that question, you will see how quickly they will agree that you should continue being the solo provider. Most guys who are able to give their partner the privilege to be a stay-at-home wife are working long hours and doing a lot of overtime to cover all the expenses.
Yeah, see, here's my perspective on it, guys. I don't think a lot of these women are worth providing for in the first place. But if you have a woman who's entitled like this, she comes at you and she feels like you're not doing enough, even though you're working super hard and everything, just leave her ass, in my opinion. There is no convincing. We're not going to have a discussion about this. Oh, would you like to go out there and do this? No, if she's ungrateful, just no. We don't deal with ungrateful women over here. Okay? Like, holy hell, there are so many dudes who are just done with dealing with ungrateful women. Men are not out here as much these days trying to convince women that their position is a good one. I don't think a lot of guys are interested in convincing women of anything. But I provide and I do this. Would you like to switch places? It's like, no, if she can't understand